As a nonprofit leader, the business of the immediate often takes over the priority of the eventual. But today, I want to share with you 7 reasons why succession planning is something you should prioritize now and not later. Welcome. I'm Teresa Clark, and I am a CPA with over 25 years of experience serving nonprofits. I've served both as an external auditor and as an internal CFO. So I bring a very unique perspective to your financial journey. If you'd like to learn more, you can check me out on my website, teresaclark.com. My first experience with succession planning came as a young girl. My grandmother's mother was in the process of selling land that had been in our family because she needed the income and all she had was assets. Well, as my grandparents invested in this opportunity, they created a place for us to all see the future. That happened legally, but it also happened because they invited us to be a part of planning the cabin, building the cabin, and then annually we all have moments of gathering there. So it really was my first example of succession planning. And I realized that succession planning is a gift for future generations. But it's also overlooked in the nonprofit world because our focus gets to be on the immediate needs, the immediate programs, the immediate funding challenges. And the long-term health of any nonprofit, though, it will hinge on our leadership continuity. Let's look at 7 reasons why every nonprofit should prioritize succession planning. The first one is that it ensures that the mission will always continue. See, when a leadership transition happens, it leads to disarray and interruptions. It even derails the success of the organization very often. But being proactive will minimize the disruptions, and it also helps to reassure staff, donors, and the beneficiaries of the organization that we're going to remain stable, mission driven, and be here to serve. Reason number 2 is that it reduces the operational risk. See, nonprofits operate with lean teams and limited resources. So a sudden leadership departure, you know what it's going to do? It's going to expose the organization to vulnerabilities. Vulnerabilities like unclear decision making or gaps in institutional knowledge. And a derailed succession plan will absolutely a detailed succession plan will absolutely prevent chaos and safeguard your daily operations. Reason number 3 is that it maintains the donor and the stakeholder trust. Donors and partners, they contribute to the organization they trust that they'll use their resources effectively and remain stable. So a transparent succession plan, you know what it's going to do? It's going to help demonstrate that that nonprofit is prepared for the unexpected. And in return, it reinforces trust and commitment. Reason number 4 is that it supports leadership development. See, succession planning shouldn't just be about preparing for the sudden departure. It's also about nurturing future leaders. Basically, you get to identify the potential in a successor and invest in their development. It creates a culture of growth inside of our nonprofits. And so leadership training programs and mentorships, they're integral. They help to ensure that the organization will always have a pool of capable individuals that are ready to step up if the moment calls. Reason number 5 is that it enhances our strategic flexibility. A robust succession plan allows a nonprofit to pivot effectively and efficiently when it's needed. So whether those challenges are something new or there's an opportunity, having well-prepared leaders makes the strategic shift move smoothly. Number 6 is that it aligns with the best practices in governance. You see, a board's job is to make sure that the governance of the nonprofit is done well. And so having a succession plan is an incredible part of strong governance planning. Boards with clear policies and procedures around how leadership change will happen reflects that board's commitment to the organization's health for the long term. And number 7 is that it fosters a culture of being prepared. Yes, absolutely. So a succession plan can create a culture of readiness and resilience. This mindset is going to filter down into all the levels of the organization and really encourage proactive problem solving and strategic or long-term thinking. Employees who see that leadership changes are planned will feel more secure, and that security really does boost morale and retention. Okay, today I have something a little creative to share with you. It's a mind map as a prompt to think about succession planning in your organization. You'll find that where you're watching this video. Until next time.